Jerry is in Shelby, North Carolina. Jerry, you're on the Larry Elder Show. Thank you so much for calling.
Hello, Mr. Elder, and thank you for taking my call.
My pleasure.
I was unfamiliar with. I actually live in Myrtle Beach. I'm in Shelby working, and we have a couple of conservative stations down there, but they don't cover your show. They have other people that they do, and so I became familiar with you in your race for governor in California. And I would sit there with my wife and watch you, and you have the quality that I most admire in people, and that is courage. And thank you for your courage. I hope you run again. If you don't, you have started something. You didn't lose anything. You have started something, and it is my hope that California will come back. So on behalf of the other 49 states, we thank you for your courage. And I just wanted to say that now that I am familiar with you and with the Salem Network, I will be downloading that on the Roku channel and becoming more familiar with you. But here's the reason I called, because I was sitting here and I listened to all the things that are being said. I believe that if Donald Trump did not win the 2016 nomination, but another Republican did, regardless of who it was, that the same things would have took place for those 4 years. It would have been Russian collusion. It would have been burning our cities. It would have been the resistance. I do believe it would have been the same thing no matter who it was. Donald Trump is certainly dynamic, and I think he was a great president. And I want to say one more thing, and then I'm going to hang up and listen to you, because you're amazing to listen to, and your humor is laugh out loud funny. I believe that if the great Martin Luther King was alive today, they would be trying to cancel him too. So they're not going to cancel any of us, but I just want to hear your thoughts on that, and thank you for what you have done and what you are doing.
Well, Jerry, thank you so much for what you've said. My goodness. Let me just deal with Martin Luther King last. Martin Luther King, of course, wanted a colorblind society where you're judged based upon the content of your character, not the color of your skin. Democrats don't want that. Otherwise, why in the world would Terry McAuliffe go BMW, which Jerry stands for, if you don't know my show, Bitch, Moan, and Whine? I try to be more subtle. Why would Terry McAuliffe go BMW about the fact that 80% of the teachers in Virginia are white, while 50% of the students are, quote, people of color, close quote? What difference does that make? Are you saying that white teachers cannot competently teach children of color? That is a complete and total refutation of what MLK stood for. Race-based preferences, all this stuff about diversity, all this stuff about an imbalance of a number of blacks, female, this, that, and the other. All of this is a complete and total refutation of what MLK stood for. As for your argument that no matter who had won the 2016 nomination, he or she would have been demonized the way Donald Trump was, I agree with you. Now, Donald Trump has a special kind of personality that I think excites more anger and contempt than other people do, but he's still a Republican. He's still somebody who believes in low taxes and strong security, and peace through strength, not strength through peace, strong borders, believed in school choice. So whoever the Republican would have been, he or she would have been denigrated just the way George W. Bush was. Remember this? Bush lied, people died. How insulting is that? How incredibly insulting is that? Bush lied in order to send men and women into harm's way just because he wanted to wear a camouflage suit. Maxine Waters called George Herbert Walker Bush a racist. And recall when Mitt Romney got the nomination, he was accused of racism because at one time the Mormon Church of Latter-day Saints did not allow senior officials to be black. And he was accused of animal hating because he traveled across country with his dog on the top of a car in a kennel. And he was also accused of hating gays because he allegedly led a group of teenagers when he was in a boarding school in Michigan to hold down a gay student who had dyed his hair and cut his hair. He said he didn't even recall the incident, and the gay kid's family said that he never said anything about that. The gay kid has since died of AIDS. So he was maligned. This is a man who was a virgin, same woman his whole life, never smoked, never drank, never curses, doesn't even drink coffee. He got savaged. Don't get me started on what they said about Ronald Reagan. They're always like this. You're right, Jerry. God bless you.